morning, detailers. Good morning, fellas. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I do not own the rights to this music, but I'm gonna play my music. As I stated, man, good morning, fellas, man. Good morning, man. Monday morning. Beautiful day down here in Mobile, Alabama. The detailing forecast for the day is beautiful. It's just up for me to get out here and go do what I need to do. I don't have a lot going on today. I gotta go take my vehicle to the shop this morning, get my front end checked out. But just want to come to you fellas, man, wherever y'all is, just to give y'all a couple words, man, encouragement or whatever, motivation, whatever it may be. If you wake up in a slump this morning, don't let it get you down, man. Don't let it stop you from going out today. Even if you don't have nothing on your books, go out like you do. Still go out. And if your schedule is not like you really want it today, okay, shake your bag, baby. Shake your bag up.
Your music doesn't have to be. With Pandora Plus, you get offline listening, unlimited skips and replays,
I'm
and
probably gonna get with y'all a little bit later on. I changed my van up a little bit on the inside just to show y'all. It ain't nothing major. I had somebody request. Wanted to see what I got in there, so I might do that later on today. Like I said, I ain't got too much going on. I got a ultimate interior to do later on this afternoon at the shop. That's about all I got to do today. I supposed to go across the bay this morning, but I ain't going. I'm gonna go tomorrow on that. I'm gonna go get my van took care of this morning because that front end is doing that a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Running back and forth across that interstate has kind of got me on the edge a little bit, so I need to go and get that took care of. I hate that song. That's right. That's what we got to do. We got to push it to the limit. Every day, all aspects, man. Oh, last night I was finna break something down, and I'm gonna do this in real time. Basically, what I want to show you is like the menu I showed y'all last night on how when I started, how I was killing myself. True enough, when you go out, you're gonna have to sacrifice some, but don't sacrifice half or most of your profit to obtain business. Because the business, as long as you acquire and learn that trade, the business gonna come. It's gonna come regardless. As long as you stay with it, stick with it, and stay on the grind, the business, it will come. But what I was saying early last night was, let's say like you got people who doing $35 and $40. Just say $40. For going out washing and vacuuming, wiping down, door jams, blah blah blah. How you do center consoles and all that. Just cars or whatnot, and maybe a little more for SUVs or whatnot. No matter what you go, this is strictly for the on-site guys. When you're going on site, out the gate, you using at least 10 to maybe sometime $13 through products, i.e. tire shine, leather conditioner, water, gas for the vehicle and gas for the equipment. So we're gonna say $12. You at $28 right then. Okay. Then you got to pay somebody if you're not, just out alone by yourself. So off a car, I mean, you're gonna pay somebody at least $7 to $10 off a car. I hope, at least on a basic wash and vacuum. Let's just say 8. Now you're at $20. And depending on how long it took you to do that car, that factors in to your pricing also. Now, and that $40, that's exaggerating a little bit because I got this guys here in my city, they doing $25 and $30. So you can imagine, it's like why you even detailing and washing cars. You charging $25, $30, then you deduct $10 out the gate. You're losing out front already out the gate before you even walk out the house. I can't tell you how to price, but I can tell you a logical price where you will profit in your detailing venture. Now, me personally, I don't leave here. It's like my prices, put it to you like this. For me to go out and do a basic wash and vacuum, wipe down, some of y'all call it maintenance washes, some of y'all call it basic, some people call it, other things, but I get $65 for a car. That covers me. That gives me my profit value, my margin. That gives me accounts for my products that I use, that accounts for my water, that accounts for my gas, and if I got to pay somebody. And I can still profit the business to make a profit. I look at it like this, which a lot of people may look at it like this, but just say like if I go and buy 1 5-gallon of degreaser, 1 5-gallon of tie shine, 1 5-gallon of conditioner, each one of those 5 gallons got to make a profit. Got to. I can't just give that away. I have to buy that stuff. You got to buy that stuff. So when you break everything down, you have to be profitable. I mean, that's our main goal, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? Is to be profitable and to get to a point where you don't have to work and grind as hard. Your prices are going to determine longevity. They're going to determine the type of clientele that you receive. It's going to entail the type of vehicles you receive. Because to be honest with you, some people of a certain demographic, of a certain status, you go at them with too of a low ball of a price, you scam away. You do. Because it's most of the time they already had this service from somewhere else and they already know about what it's gonna cost. So if you come with they say let's just say that they know what they looking for is in the range of $150 to $300, and you come, I do it for $50. You ain't gonna get that job from certain people. Certain people, you ain't gonna get that job. Certain people, yeah, they gonna jump on you real fast. But it's also going to allow you to be able to do like I do, which it ain't bragging, but I do. I work part time, but I make full time pay, and it's not hard to do. It's really not hard to do. Excuse me 1 second. Black founding forefathers revealed. I'll look at that in a minute. But yeah, man, them prices, they can have you the way you can turn over, and this ain't talking out my cheeks. $80 to $100,000 in like 6 months, 7 months. If you get them prices right. And that way, put it to you like this, you may work to acquire that throughout the whole year. Well, depending on how your seasons is in your city. Like mine, it get cold here, but we don't get no snow. Cold as it may get, well, last few years it's been getting kind of cold. Well, that's cold to us because we don't receive no 20 below, 10 below, 5 below, or nothing like that. And no snow, we don't get that ever. Every blue moon. So we pretty much can work all year. Now, you may work 300 and some days a year, but that's just stretched out. When you break it down, like 1 year I broke mine down, I worked 196 days. So you break that down. In that particular year, I think I did like almost 90, like 87, something like that. But in 196 days, throughout a 365, 366 day year, but I only worked 196 days. And the formula can work pretty much anywhere, man. To be honest with you. Yep, like I say, prices, they differ from demographic to demographic, but they do not differ a substantial gap like that. It's not a substantial gap. And when I had to, I guess I say to be blessed to know how to and to be able to obtain a certain level of clientele. Like y'all see a lot of the cars I do, they very expensive, they very high end. It wasn't always like that. When I came back the second go round, I went and focused and targeted a different level of people. And when you do that, it's basically creating a niche for yourself. I mean, it's a beneficial thing creating a niche because a lot of times when a lot of people in your area are not working, you are. I mean, it may be raining here some days. I still get calls. Because you got people that when they want something, they want it. And they may have a garage or they may have a carport. And if it ain't lightning, Sho-Nuff gone. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna add a little extra for the hassle and the elements being out in the element like that and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be nothing substantial, but it's gonna be a tad bit extra on, something like that. If they really, really want me to come out there in the pouring down rain, yeah, I'm going to get it. But another avenue for y'all, man, like I said, step outside the box. RVs, boats, they're great money. And when you can get that in your portfolio of clientele on a return, like myself, I got, as of right now, and probably for the last 5, 6 years, I do between 30 to 40 boats and 30 to 40 RVs every year. I ain't start like that, but I do now. And you can just go out and just try and focus on RVs and boats only. Or you can break it down and do regular cars during a certain point of the year or all year. And when it gets slow, you can focus on boats and RVs. Or focus on boats and pressure washing. Or if you can get certified, you got to. Well, some people have the equipment, hot water equipment, and steamers and stuff like that. Go into commercial hood and vent cleaning. It's very, very good money in that area. Normally you have to be certified unless you know somebody, but I got one that I do. Been doing it for about 3-4 years now. It's just one of my clients that own a restaurant here, and I go through there. About he don't do his like on a regular basis. I do his about 4 times a year, but it's good money in it. And just say when it's slow times out the blue, I got clients that'll call me and heard from me and I don't know when. And it be during that time where things be kind of winding down. But when you build your clientele base up, you may have people who you may not see or deal with, but once a year, once every 6 months. But they clockwork. You can count on them. You can bank on them. They gone, unless they move out of state or die, they gonna contact you, period. I have so many people where once a year, like I got a doctor's office, I go through there once a year. Doctor pay for around Christmas. He pay for everybody to get their car washed or detailed. I go through there and do between 25 to 30 some cars once a year. But it can happen for everybody, man. But today, like I said, man, just get out there, stay motivated, stay positive, and be great, man. Go make these customers and these clients happy and make some stuff shine. Salute to all detailers across the world, across the globe, state to state, city to city. Y'all be blessed, man, and be prosperous. Sho-Nuff, we out. Black collaterate, boy.